Hi again everybody, I hope you like me reading. The last story that I read to you was Old Bear, if you can remember. And I've got something special to show you today, and I've got another Old Bear story. But before I begin, look what I've got to show you. I'll let him sneak onto the camera. What do you think it could be? What can you see? A little bit of fur, but not quite as soft as a cuddly toy that we'd have. A little bit more rough. An eye, a nose. I've got my very own Old Bear. Here he is. He's still got his labels on. He's called Paul. It says that on his label there. He's called Paul. And if you tip him upside down, he makes a noise. Listen to this. See if he does it. Oh, a little bit. I'll try again. It's a funny sound, isn't it? It's a bit like a cow or a sheep, but he's called Paul. And he's old-fashioned and he feels different, and when you come back to school I'm going to bring him in for you to feel for yourselves. And he's kind of furry. He's not as soft as a normal bear, and his arms are a bit longer, his legs are a bit longer, and his body is harder. It's not quite as soft, because bears from a long time ago, now he's a replica, that means he's a copy of a bear from a long time ago. They weren't filled with soft things like cotton wool. They were filled with sawdust, a bit like if you've seen sawdust at the bottom of a pet's cage, a bit like that. And they were filled and they were packed full to make them a bit harder. So this is Paul with his long arms saying, hello, hello children. He's my old Ted, he's my old bear. So I'm going to pop him out the way for a minute while I read the next story. Right, oh, his legs are moving up. Can you see how they stay in place like that? And he can sit down. I'll pop and say goodbye to you at the end. You stay there, Paul. Don't fall off. Be still. Right, so I read Old Bear last time, and this time I'm going to read a story called Little Bear's Trousers. I'll try and move the camera a bit so you can see the pictures instead of me. Pictures are a bit more interesting, aren't they? Yeah. There we are. So, the sun shone through the window and woke Little Bear. What a lovely morning, he said to himself. I'll do something different today. He's popping on his clothes. Oh, but what's happened? He took off his pyjamas and looked for his trousers. He looked on the chair where he'd left them. Then he looked under the bed. Then he looked in a chest of drawers in case they were there, but they weren't. They were nowhere. Trousers can't disappear, cried Little Bear. I'll see if Old Bear has seen them. There we go. He's asking Old Bear. Old Bear was enjoying the sun in his deck chair when Little Bear found him. Trousers, he said. I haven't seen them, I'm afraid. But Camel was here just now. Maybe she knows where they are. There's Little Bear and Old Bear, but they don't know where his trousers are. That's a shame, isn't it? I hope he finds them. There he is, Little Bear and Camel. Can you see how they're all old-fashioned toys? Old, like my old bear here. They look a bit different to teddy bears now, don't they? Little Bear soon found Camel. I did find them, she said. I was feeling cold and I thought they were a pair of hump warmers. These are better though, she added, showing Little Bear 2 bobble hats, one for each hump. They're much warmer. Can I have my trousers back then? Asked Little Bear. Oh, sorry, Little Bear, I didn't know they were yours. I gave them to Sailor to use for sails on his boat. Come on, I'll take you there. But when they found Sailor, he had white sails on his boat. So where are Little Bear's trousers? There's Sailor. They're not his trousers, so they're not Little Bear's trousers, are they? There's Sailor, he's in the sink, isn't he? See all the other characters there? So they're definitely not Little Bear's trousers. Where on earth are they? The sales camel gave me look too much like trousers, he explained. That's because they are trousers, said Little Bear. Where are they now? I gave them to Dog to keep his bones in, said Sailor. Sorry, Little Bear. You'd better hurry and find him. So now Dog's got them. There's Dog. There's Dog. Are they Little Bear's trousers? Dog was burying his bones in flower pots when Little Bear found him. They kept falling through the two bone holders. Oh, that was hard to say, he explained. Bone holder, cried Little Bear. Those are my trousers. Oh dear, said Dog, I gave them to Rabbit to use as a skiing hat. I am sorry, Little Bear. Oh my gosh, Little Bear must be exhausted chasing after all of these people looking for his trousers. There's Rabbit skiing down. Do you know what this is called on the side of the stairs? It's called a banister. You might have banisters at home. Whee! Cried Rabbit as he shot past Little Bear skiing down a banister on two lolly-stick skis. But there were no trousers on his head. I did have them, he explained when Little Bear caught up with him. They made a lovely hat with lots of room for my ears. Then they slipped over my eyes and I crashed. So I gave them to Zebra. She was building herself a house. Poor Little Bear, he's all over the place trying to find his trousers. Here's Zebra. Here's Zebra. Can you see the trousers anywhere? Zebra had finished her house when Little Bear arrived, but his trousers were nowhere to be seen. I did use them, she said. I put them on my back and carried all these bricks in them. What happened to them then? Asked Little Bear. I gave them to Duck to use as a flag for his sandcastle. Sorry, Little Bear. I didn't know you'd lost them. Oh dear, Little Bear. Still not got them. I like that monkey there. Can you see the toy monkey eating a banana? Oh, I can see something that looks like it could be them. Can you see something? What does this look like here? Could that be them? Duck was in the sand tray making sandcastles. He had a paper flag to put on the top. Zebra gave me a lovely flag, he sighed, but Bramwell borrowed it to use in the kitchen. Was it red? Asked Little Bear. Bright red, said Duck. And did it look like trousers? Said Duck. I suppose it did. Those were my trousers, said Little Bear, and I really need them back. They hurried to the kitchen where they found bowls and spoons and eggs and flour, and in the middle of all of it sat Bramwell Brown. Oh, there's Bramwell Brown. Can you spot any red trousers on that picture, boys and girls? I certainly can. It's a bit of a messy kitchen there, cooking cakes, baking cakes. Oh my goodness, what can you see? What do you think they are? Do you think they're the trousers? I wouldn't like to wear them after being all sticky with icing sugar on them. Let's see what happens. He had Little Bear's trousers. But oh no, he had filled the trousers with pink icing and was decorating a huge cake. Hello, he called. Look, I can do 2 stripes at once with all these icing bags. But they're not icing bags, they're my trousers, cried Little Bear. Oh dear, said Bramwell Brown. I thought I'd seen them before. At least he's found them now. Let's see what happens. Don't worry, said Old Bear. The icing will wash out and they'll be as good as new. I hope so, said Little Bear. I don't want them all sticky. Who's the cake for? It's for all of you, said Bramwell Brown. A Trousers Day cake, laughed Old Bear. And that's what Bramwell wrote on the cake. It said, Happy Trousers Day in the middle. And there was a trousers pattern around the edge. Oh, can you see there the picture of the cake? Do you like cake? With jam in the middle. Duck washed Little Bear's trousers and dried them next to the cooker. Then all the toys sat down to enjoy a piece of cake, and to celebrate the day, Little Bear lost and found his trousers. And ever since Trousers Day, Little Bear has slept with his trousers under his pillow. Nobody will find them there, he says. Oh, he found them in the end, didn't he? Now let's get Paul. Paul hasn't got any trousers on. Do you have any teddies like Paul at home? Maybe when we next do our show and tell, you could show me your favourite toy, your favourite cuddly toy, and we could show our friends and show each other. See you again soon. Bye.